Well, good evening and a Merry Christmas on this lovely Christmas Eve. I hope all of y'all are warm. I hope all of y'all are cozy. I hope all of y'all are fine.
As the year ends, the big guy stands tall, watching over the faithful. He knows you're tired. He knows you're broke. But he also knows you'll make the right choice. One last case of Faco-Cola to ensure your place on next year's list. Drink for the future, Santa sees in you. Buy a Faco-Cola today.
Now, let's get on with our final tale. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, no, not even the mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of tablets still glowed in their heads, and Mama on TikTok and I on my phone had finally both put our doom scrolling on hold. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I peeled from the screen to see what was the matter. Away to the window I shuffled half blind. The blue light, why it still burned like a ghost in my mind. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow cast a shine like a ring light on the objects below. But the yard seemed too quiet, too postcard, too still, like a curated moment no human could fill. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a high-speed red sleigh and 8 overworked reindeer. A jolly old driver, though tired, he paused. By the Amazon boxes, I knew it was the Claus. More rapid than updates, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, why he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donda and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As late ship returns before hurricanes fly, when they meet up with the wind and get tossed in the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of death, and St. Nicholas too. And then, like an echo from rafters forgotten, I heard on the roof shuffled steps slow and sodden. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes smell of diesel and dark warehouse soot. A bundle of boxes he had on his back, each QR coded, each ready to track. His eyes, how they twinkled, but rimmed with fatigue, like a man who had seen the whole nation's intrigue of family values sold cheap by the pound, and midnight sales pitched as a kind of profound. His cheeks, they were windburned, his nose raw and red, from climates collapsing far over his head. A vape nestled tight between his teeth as he worked, made him look like a preacher whose sermon had lurked. His had a broad face and a round little belly that quivered from too many store-bought beans jelly. But his laugh wasn't merry, it felt like a warning about living on dreams that keep shrinking each morning. He said not a word but went straight to his labor, looked less like a myth and more like my neighbor. He filled every stocking, then paused in the dim, as if weighing our wants against what's left to him. Then laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a late-launched missile. But I heard him exclaim as he vanished in dawn, Merry Christmas to all, while we all need it gone.
I interrupt this regularly scheduled holiday broadcast with a non-tragedy this time. Today, December 24th, 1914, on the frozen Western Front, a remarkable and almost unbelievable scene has unfolded as soldiers entrenched in bitter conflict begin to set aside their rifles and step cautiously into no man's land. What began as a faint singing drifting through the cold Christmas air soon grew into harmony shared by the opposing churches, German and Allied voices rising together into the night. As lanterns glowed and snow settled, men who had spent months firing upon one another exchanged handshakes, rations, and laughter. They traded cigarettes and small gifts, shared stories of home, and even joined in impromptu games, their boots disturbing ground that had known only violence moments before. Officers looked on, some bewildered, some moved, as a fragile and unsentient beast took hold between the two lines. Though commanders of the war will resume with the dawn, reports from the front describe a profound silence, a rare moment when humanity slipped through the cracks of chaos. For a brief Christmas night, the battlefield became a place not of death, but of recognition, empathy, and stubborn belief that even amid the darkest machinery of the human conflicts, people can still choose connection over hatred.
And with that, I bid you adieu. I bid you good night. I bid you farewell. May the beautiful visions of tablets dance in your head. May the blue light keep your eyes aching. And as always, consume, consume, consume.